folks, and welcome to review number 18. And now for something completely different. Today we're going to be looking at the RIO Bone Anarchy Angel Panty from the anime series Panty Stocking with Garterbelt. In case you are unfamiliar, Panty Stocking is an anime about two fallen angels trying to earn their way back into heaven by destroying evil ghosts and demons. Typically, I'm not a big fan of anime, but this one was highly recommended by several people, so I gave it a shot, and I really enjoyed it. The show parodies so many forms of animation and pop culture, including my beloved Transformers, and they do it in a way that shows that fans of the different media actually wrote these parodies. It's also so raunchy and crude, it makes South Park look like Sesame Street. Panty Stocking isn't for everyone, especially children, but I thought it was a lot of fun. Now enough about that. Let's get back to the figure. The figure comes in fairly standard cardboard packaging. There is a clear plastic window across the front displaying the figure and some of the interchangeable parts. There is also artwork on the front displaying Panty in her cartoon form. The backside of the packaging features images of the figure in several different poses. One thing of interest is a small sticker here. It's a hologram sticker showing that this is an officially licensed Gainax product. Each of the sides also features images of the figure in different poses. So here's a look at Panty herself. And the first thing you notice is that she is a very accurate likeness to the cartoon model. The next thing you'll notice is when you first pick her up out of the packaging, she is pretty hefty compared to most figures of this size. And most of that has to do with the fact that her hair is molded in just one giant solid piece of plastic, and but this gives it a nice solid feel. As you would expect with most collectors' figures, she is very articulated. Hip joints, double jointed knees, nice ball jointed ankles. Arms are fully posable. You also have swappable parts, which we'll see a little bit more of in a bit. But yeah, she's just a very good figure as far as posability. And then add on top of that just some of the little details that they've put in, such as her earrings, the straps on her shoes here, the separate pieces for the bracelets. They just went and did a really good job with this figure, and I'm very impressed with it. As I mentioned, there are many swappable pieces with Panty here, which is kind of come to be expected with most collectible figures, but just to demonstrate here, she's got a swappable face. You can swap out her hands, so you can give her either different weapon or just a different hand to kind of demonstrate her attitude a little bit more. Besides the swappable hands and faces, Panty also comes with a couple other accessories, one of which being this display stand, which is pretty simple. I do have a couple issues with it, though. One, the hole that the peg goes into is not particularly tight, so when you go to do some off-angle poses, it ends up slipping out and just she ends up dropping. And the fact that it plugs into her hair does kind of limit some of the the head poses you can do with it as far as action poses. But it is a nice addition. The other accessory included with Panty is their dog, Chuck. Chuck does some really cool things in the show, so I'm glad that they decided to include him. He does have a little bit of articulation in that he does have a neck joint and his tail will swivel. So he's a nice little addition. In the end, I think that Sentinel, the parent company of the RIO bone line, has done a magnificent job of capturing the likeness of the libidinous elder sibling of the Anarchy sisters. It's amazing how they were able to capture that unique animation style in a three-dimensional figure while maintaining posability. I'm definitely looking forward to getting Stocking when she is released later this year. And I'm also hoping that maybe, down the line, we might see a release of their Cybertronian alter egos, but I'm not holding my breath. However, I do think that Panty is just the beginning for good things to come in the RIO bone line.